Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where we look at pronunciation of words that you've requested. Today's request was for the word eventually, and while we're looking at the word eventually, I also want to look at the word event and eventual, because these are elements and part of the word, and they might be helpful for you as well. So let's build from the word event. So if I have the word event, one of the common error patterns that I hear from people is to pronounce this word more like event with the stress on the first syllable and with the clear E vowel for the letter E. But actually, the word event has the stress on the vent syllable, which means the letter E is going to be an unstressed I sound, event. I might even say it like a schwa, event. The important thing is that in the dictionary, you're going to see this little line goes before the stressed syllable. So I have a clear vowel like red in the word vent. In the word event, in the stressed syllable, but my first letter E is going to be that unstressed I sound. This is the same phenomenon we see in words like between and beside. Often letter E says vowel I when it's unstressed. The way I'd like to teach people to correct this error if they say event instead of event is to just say the word vent, and then like there is a noun, the vent, right? The air vent, and then say a vent, like I'm talking about a vent, the thing, or even the vent. That'll help you. And then you basically have the same sound, event or event, to say the word event. So that helps me know to stress that second syllable, to make my length there, my clear vowel there, and then to naturally say event rather than seeing that letter E and having that negatively influence how I pronounce the word. After I can say event, to make it eventual, I have the same sounds, event, and then instead of the T sound in event, it goes together with this U and becomes more of a CH sound. So I have event, and then for eventual, I would say eventu, not eventu, but eventual. So my letter U and my T together say the CH sound and an U sound, like the word chew, eventu. And then I just have a dark L at the end. That has a little bit of a schwa sound before it. So we can see the schwa and the L, eventual. Then finally, eventually, I'll get eventually, where we just basically add an E, eventually, at the end. But what happens in the word eventually is that I have so many syllables. I have eventually, that it gets a little bit reduced naturally in American speech. So they're going to say it more like I or They're still going to have the length on the ven syllable with the red tent vowel, ven. Then they're still going to have the CH sound, but their letter U, their U sound might get reduced to more of a sound, eventually. And so instead of eventually, I can say that, eventually, they're going to reduce it more to eventually, chally. So I'm going to kind of lose that oo sound. So two ways, eventually. You can hear how, obviously I'm saying that stretched out, eventually. You can hear how that doesn't sound quite as fluent as eventually. We kind of reduce that and take out that oo sound, eventually. When I can say event, eventual, eventually by themselves, I want to use them in some short phrases so they come smoothly and naturally to me. So let's try a couple. I'm going to attend the event later. It's a virtual event. I'd like to see the eventual outcome of the hard work. Eventually, I'll cover your word if you've made a request a while ago. I have a long list, so I might not have gotten to it yet. Okay, I hope that helps you with the word eventually. If you have a request you'd like as part of the series, do feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. Also, check out our free Word of the Day playlist and series, and it's now also a free online course on speechmodification.com. So you can go check out the course. It has these same videos talking about pronunciation, but for each of the words, we also have definitions and some links for things like idioms and more information on each word. So it's a great way to build not only your pronunciation, but also your vocabulary. And best of all, it's entirely free. Check that out on speechmodification.com. I hope you'll attend our Friday live question and answer class where you can ask your questions live, and I'll give you information about pronunciation, American accent, and more. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye, guys. See you soon.